We're here, just a precursory test. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard of these tests happening all over the place. We gotta just, we have to subject certain people to these kind of things if they are suspected of certain activities. You understand, right?
I didn't realize that the problem was so widespread, but yeah, I'd heard about it on the news.
It's absolutely, yes. It's gotten really, really hard out there to tell the difference between AI and organic life. You understand?
Of course,
okay.
Absolutely. I'm happy to cooperate.
You have a penalty for, on that card there, could you please just enact that penalty, please, so we can have a good test?
Sure.
Good enough, perfect. The penalty was clap audibly, if you didn't know. All right. Okay. For the record, just some basic information. What is your first and last name? Last name first, please.
Aaron's.
Aaron's, and is that double A or E?
A-A-R-O-O-S, yeah.
Okay, and your first name?
John.
John Aaron's.
Sergeant. John Aaron's.
Oh, sergeant.
Former.
Right on. Retired or discharged?
The latter.
Discharged. All right. Honorably?
Not so much.
That's right. We all make mistakes. We're human. Well.
Yeah.
Would you rather I didn't bring up you being a sergeant?
I'm an open book.
Okay.
I nothing to hide.
Okay.
I have come to terms with it.
They give us these questionnaires here, and I've got to kind of go through these.
Sure.
So if you would just.
I'm used to this
Okay.
sort of stuff.
And how many of these questions am I supposed to take?
You got 2 of each there.
2 of each, and I just use any ones I want?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's, we already started the time. Thank you very much. All right, I haven't done this very often. I'm sorry, I apologize.
We're all...
And what packet are we using?
I think the one I picked on the display was a green one, a coffee pod.
The coffee pod, you bet. That is a good one.
That was the button in the lobby.
You like coffee?
I mean, I guess it's fine.
You don't drink coffee in the morning, like when you wake up?
Sometimes, sure, when I'm feeling shitty, I guess.
Most people that drink, just most people that I found that drink coffee drink it regularly. They don't drink it just every once in a while. It's weird. Okay, that's right. You don't have to answer.
I didn't realize that was a question. Sorry.
You're right, it wasn't a question. How many uses for a paper clip can you come up with?
Besides clipping the papers together?
That can be number 1.
Sure. That's a good place to start. I knew a guy who picked a lock with a paper clip once.
Okay.
Which I guess is the same as the next one I was gonna say, which handcuffs. You can just jam. Most people don't know this. You can just jam a paperclip right in there and pop the thing open.
Kind of the same thing, though, don't you think?
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, they're both locks.
Clipping paper. What else?
Yeah. You can I had a phone once, and it got all fucked up, and the guy at the store said you just get a paperclip and jam it in there's a little hole in the side, and it just turned it on, and then you can just start using it again. So. You know, resetting shitty electronics that have a little hole in them when the guy at the store says to. I guess you could sharpen it, and you could do like a stick and poke tattoo. If you had a pen, you can break that guy open.
Oh, like the Eastern tattoo when they pound it.
Yeah, or like when you're like a kid and you just want like a skull tattoo, or some of your parents won't let you get a real one.
Yeah, when you're a kid, you have those skull tattoos.
I mean, is that...
Well, I mean, I didn't get any tattoos when I was a kid. Maybe you grew up in a different household. All right, that's 4. You got one more for me?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could string them together and make a chain, and then whatever you do with a chain, like hang stuff, decorative. I mean,
sure. Sure, like art.
I guess, yeah.
Do you do a lot of art?
No, I mean, I was in therapy for a while though.
How did you? You know what? I don't like that question. I'm gonna move on to another question.
All right.
So, you're in a kitchen. You have a small child.
Does the file say I have kids? I don't got any kids.
No, I didn't even get to the last part of the question yet.
Sure, I didn't, because if it's, if it's based on reality, I don't.
Right.
Are these like, what's that? Hypothetical? Is it? The kids are. I got a kitchen though.
Yeah.
I don't use it much, but like.
Pretend, like imagination.
Okay, sure.
Can you pretend?
I mean, I guess. Did you
ever play pretend?
I got a wife, or are these kids adopted, or?
You seem very eager.
I just want to answer the questions, man.
Well, you gotta let me ask them. Then.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right. You are in a kitchen, holding a small child.
Okay.
Pretend.
Sure. Yeah.
A dish towel catches fire. How do you put it out?
I throw it in the sink, I guess, or.
The child?
No. I mean, the child's not a it, right? That's a kid. It probably has a name like Greg or whatever. Greg was my dad's name. Listen. So no, you don't throw the kid in the sink. It's the towel.
How did you get ejected from the army?
Do I have to answer that question, or?
Yes, you did.
It's not in the file.
Doesn't have to be. We
Right.
can.
So even if it's there, you're gonna ask me anyhow.
Get a little argumentative here. We can ad-lib. That's part of the job.
I've had to answer this question a lot, right? There were court-martials and shit, so it was off-world, man, and shit's different out there. All right, I didn't want to come back to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
They promised me a new future, and now I'm back on this shithole because of what happened, and it was not my fault. All right. And it's in the file, and you don't have to fucking ask me about it again. You can watch the tape.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't a court-martial.
No, it's not. We've got one more question.
So?
Could you tell me what you would do if you didn't have any hands?
The fuck kind of question is that? I don't know. I get disability payments. That's what I'd fucking do.
All right. Well, I am in charge of deeming you synthetic or organic.
Sure.
And I'm going to say that you're a robot. A calm robot, but a robot. Now get the hell out of my office. Son of a bitch. It was close.
I am a human being, my
it
friend.
was close.
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
I am a meat popsicle. No, it was close though, dude. I was like, God damn, dude. There were a couple of weird ticks.
So I was like, I was
brought up being a sergeant, and I was like, why the fuck? Like, is he trying to refer to something in the past? Is that part of the rule?
Right. Yeah.
It's great.
So for me,
and interrupting me too, you motherfucker.
The thing that I find fun about playing a human in this game is being a human with idiosyncrasies and making it entertaining for both the person you're playing with and the people that are watching. Right. To be like, we're gonna like role play a little scene, and like I'm not gonna try to be boring. I'm gonna try to be human.
Right.
And that's the trick. And like if you're gonna be weird, don't do it with a pattern.
Yeah. Well, and it was so like
don't be weird like rote.
It was like Vicini. It was like I know that you know that I know.
Right.
That's what a robot would do.
Sure.
But is he trying to do? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I was just trying to be like a helpless human who was like, listen, you should know this already. Leave me alone. Like I've already been through this shit. Get the fuck off my back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now poor fucking Sergeant Aarons is going for a spinal tap to prove he's not a robot, and it's fine because he doesn't have any kids.
I'm sorry.
On fire or otherwise.
I'm sorry.
It's cool. We both lose.